Thank you, Zuri. Well, she's a busy stay-at-home mom living in the Dayton area, but Liz Coley is also a powerhouse published author. She has 6 short stories and 2 novels under her belt. Very impressive. And she's here to talk to us today about her writing career and maybe to inspire other women to follow some of their dreams. Right? Welcome, Liz.
Thank you, and happy Leap Day to you.
Thank you. Happy Leap Day to you, too. This is a fun day, February 29th. So you write your books. I actually read, this is really interesting, you wrote a lot of your books by hand while you were waiting for your kids during their lessons and everything.
I got started maybe 10 years ago trying to write some books that I thought that my boys would like reading when they got a little bit older, or that I could read to them. And so I would go to their piano lessons, which were 2 hours, total,
long, yeah.
back to back, with a spiral notebook and a pencil. My daughter was 2-3 years old at the time, and just the best baby ever, because she would just play in a corner, and I could just concentrate on my writing and my creative work.
What made you go from thinking about wanting to write, dreaming about wanting to write, to actually doing it?
I said, I'm going to try this once, and if I don't, I'll regret it for the rest of my life. I don't want to lie there on my deathbed saying, if only I'd written that novel. And by the time I'd spent 2 years writing my first novel, The Captain's Kid, which remains unpublished, I was hooked on it.
And you said, I have to continue this path.
I'm going to try again.
Try again. I love that streak of, determination to do something. What advice would you give to other moms out there who have dreams, kind of maybe to write a book, maybe to do something else, but dreams that they thought they had to shelve because they have kids or they have families? You did it. What advice would you give to them?
There's a couple of things. One is you just steal the time you can and make the most of it. If it's creative work, you can do a lot of it in your head while you're driving, while you're doing the dishes, while you're cooking, and make the most of your imagination during that time. And the second thing is not to do it in isolation. There are, especially people think of writing as a solitary endeavor, and it really isn't. There are so many other people who are aspiring to write or succeeding in writing out there, and they become your best friends.
Absolutely. And very quickly before we go, this is your new book, Out of Xibalba, which features a character from Ohio. Give me a very quick synopsis without giving anything away.
Without giving it away, Michelle is a 16-year-old girl of half Mayan heritage, and she and her family go down to Belize during the apocalyptic, prophesied time of December 21st, 2012, because they think it will be fun. And so the story starts when the world ends.
Very interesting and very applicable. Liz, thank you so much for coming on. And